Hello and welcome. So in this video we're looking at the silly flirts and jokes that the new allied races will have. Some of them are actually quite hilarious, so let me know down in the comments below what your favorite is.
What am I into? Let's just say some of my proclivities can run a bit dark. As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception. When studying shadow magic, one learns to be flexible. Very flexible. The Void has taught me many secrets. Some of them can be most satisfying. I do my best work in the shadows. Allow me to demonstrate. You sate my hunger, and I'll sate yours. Old gods? I mean, really? Some have mouths for eyes, others have eyes for mouths. Talk about a hot mess. Say what you will about the tenets of the Void. At least it's an ethos. I know what you're thinking. Oh, goody, another elf. Well, I bet you weren't expecting a Void elf. Now were you? If you're looking for tall, dark, and brooding, that's me. Well, dark and brooding, at least. Would you believe purple has always been my favorite color, even before I went Void, I mean. The fact that I wield Void energies doesn't mean I plan to consume everything I see. After all, I have a figure to maintain. Illyria is my favorite Windrunner sister. Edgier than Verisa, but slightly less homicidal than the dead one.
They say the Void hungers. Let's start off with a bit of nibbling. Who needs the light? It's so much more fun in the dark. You cannot avoid my charms. Get nice and close. Whispers are kinda my thing. The Void isn't the only thing that's insatiable. There's a void in my heart. Have you come to fill it? Well, yes, technically the Void does want to consume the entire cosmos, but I'll settle for a smaller bite. For now. You think you have a dark side? Elf, please. Oh, who does my hair? You might have heard of my stylist. It's called The Void. No matter how much you plead, I will not sprout tentacles or turn into a giant eyeball. Well, I might. But not because you asked. No, we do not drink blood. That's the San Lane. Totally different emo elf. Gloomy? I'm not gloomy. I just dress that way and talk that way and act that way. First was high, then blood, and now void. Get the order right.
Have you ever seen the bunks on the Vindicar? I can arrange a private tour. I like it with the lights on. Not that I really have a choice. The Vindicar is a fast ship. You could say it travels at light speed. I'm a Draenei on the streets, but an Eridar in the sheets. Face tentacles! We do not have face tentacles! If we did, that would mean Draenei are secretly emissaries of the Void, gaining your trust as we infiltrate your society so that we can bring about its end. And I'm certain you're not implying that, are you? If one more of you natives calls me a walking chandelier, I swear I'll... Has it gotten brighter in here? Because you just turned me on. After being aboard a ship for so long, it is nice to walk on solid ground again. All those hard surfaces were murder on my hooves. My life for Argus. My life for Argus. Sorry if my tattoos look a little dim. I forgot to charge my battery last night. I thought my tattoo said Light's Defender in Naru. I found out it actually says glowing goat. I bring the light, and also the heat. This world of yours is very strange. Talking bears who practice kung fu? On Argus, we call that a circus.
We haven't crashed the Vindicar yet, but given our track record, it's only a matter of time. Toes are overrated. Hooves make pedicures go so much faster. You know the way to a woman's heart? Hoof rubs. Trust me on this one, darling. Thoralion was the only human I saw for 1,000 years. I assumed all of them were grizzled and scarred. Have you seen Prophet Velin's new dance? He calls it the Macarena. Let's go back to my ship and twist our nethers. Have you met my dog? His name is Barkin on Papos. I don't recommend walking barehoof on a Vindicar. We keep finding tiny shards of crystal that didn't get swept up. When in doubt, touch anything that glows. No, I do not have a glowing stamp above my tail. My turn-ons include my eyes, my tattoos, my armor. I mean, what doesn't turn on? You must be descended from the Naru, 'cause you've got a heavenly body. I may be forged in the light, but I know how to have fun in the dark. One downside of being Lightforged is that my selfies are always overexposed.
Were you picked from the Arkandor? Because you're the apple of my eye.
Why does everyone keep asking me to say that? Fine.
An illusion? What are you hiding? I want to tap that ley line. To be honest, most of the time, something was quite right. Let's be honest, keeping a giant, angry dinosaur caged up in a zoo was bound to end badly. You must know magic too, because you just made everyone else in the room disappear. The stars have judged you and found you smoking hot. I've got a feeling we were Nightborne for each other. I don't know why they call it the Court of Stars. I hang out there all the time, and I never see anyone famous. You found the Arkway to my heart. It's what I do. I drink Arkwine, and I know things. Back in my day, there was only one kind of elf. One! My name is Roy, and I'm a mana addict. I think I've nightfallen for you. Your body must be a font of magic, because I'm irresistibly drawn to it.
Night elves. More like country elves. They live in trees, sleep in dens, sometimes even grow antlers. They're not cut out for life in a real city. Care for a glass of Arkwine? I jumped on the berries myself. My Nightwell brings all the boys to the yard. Animate? Detonate? I suggest we skip straight to replicate. I'll show you my ley lines, if you show me yours. Tyrande still looks good after all these years. Know if she's seeing anyone? You really must attend one of our parties in the Court of Stars. I've never met anyone more in need of a mask. Is that an illusion in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Roses are red. Our city is fair. Is that a disguise? Who goes there? No illusions here. Everything you see is real. Very real. There's no area denial in this raid. I've been trapped in a bubble with the same guys for 10,000 years. You could say I'm ready for a little variety. I met this Kaldori who told me my dress was the pinnacle of fashion 10,000 years ago. Ouch. Those night elves really know how to throw shade. An illusion? What are you implying?
Trust me, I have experience at exploring deep places. My totem thunders all night long. You must be an alchemist, because we've got great chemistry. Beware the deep places of my heart. Why settle for horns when you could have a rack like this? Get as rough as you like. I've got a thick hide. Let's play a game. We take a drink every time a harpy screeches about earth and stone. What smells worse than a drogbar? 2 drogbar. What smells worse than 2 drogbar? Nobody knows, because the stench will kill you! A buddy of mine convinced this epic geared adventurer to kick fish into the river. Oh wait, that wasn't you, was it? I may be a simple Tauren from the mountains, but at least I don't dig through worm dung for loot. Why does that Draenei couple keep asking me where Rocky is? A Tauren, a Yongal, and a Tonka walk into a bar. Oh, this isn't a joke. It's my family reunion.
So, wanna knock antlers? Now. No antler stroking on the first date. You don't need to be from the Skyhorn tribe to join the Mile High Club. It's not the size of the antlers. It's the motion of the totem. You know, high-altitude living does wonders for one's stamina. Allow me to demonstrate. Are you staring at my rack? I'm not usually into Drogbar, but when I see them working out in that Brule gym, well, let's just say the deep places of the earth get a little steamy. Tauren make the best poets. Their verse is so moving. It's cold in here. In the mood for some ice cream? I know Ethel. She's actually a very fast walker. She just thinks it's funny to mess with tourists. We are High Mountain. Unless you're leaving. Then we're Goodbye Mountain. What do you get when you feed cocoa to a High Mountain Tauren? Chocolate mousse. Why are the Rivermain always so calm? Because they've learned to go with the flow. Ah, he said my eyes were milky. Talk about a mood killer.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. Thank you for watching.